All right. We're here in Paramount Pictures.
Yep, there it is.
Oh,
A big part of it is the gate coming up.
look at that, guys. Oh, this is the famous gate.
As we go, you'll see all of it. It'll roll up to you. You remember the last scene in the
Yes.
movie? Remember Blazing Saddles?
Hello, this one. Hello, Paramount. Melrose
When
Gate.
everybody came spilling out of that gate.
Yeah.
Came running out of the gate from the movie. So funny.
Paramount is big.
It's huge. This is Raleigh Studios over here. And a lot of independent films and studio films are filmed over there as well. And Paramount. I mean, you know, all this is movie haven right here. Raleigh Studios again across the street.
The Madison.
Yep.
Melrose and Vaness. It's my first time to go around here.
Is it?
Yeah. Because no one knows about everyone just know the boulevard and that's it. Little that we know.
Yeah.
that
People,
there's-
well, you know, that's where the tourists go. What happens is that there are so many other areas that are of interest that they don't take the, like down here
Yeah,
where the studios are. You
exactly.
know, this is where the dreams happen. You know, this where the magic is, baby. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, that the Paramount Gate is world famous. You know, globally famous. We're gonna go back over, see some more stuff. But the Paramount Gate, like I said, that last scene in Blazing Saddles, when the entire cast of Blazing Saddles come flooding out of that Paramount Gate, you know, that's crazy. You know, so much fun to make a wild Mel Brooks. What do you expect? He's a crazy man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, to see that iconic gate used for comedic effect, you know.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like the gate's participation made you understand. Yeah, this movie is absolutely out of control.
And also these houses are being used
Yeah,
for
these are
movies.
homes.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are, you know, but a lot of these are where people live. And depending on the project, every now and then he'll come to them and say, "Hey, can we film in your yard? Can we, you know,
Yeah,
shoot in your
like this
backyard,
one.
or can we use the interior of your garage?" And then, you know, depending on who the person is, like, yes, no, whatever. It happens all the time out here. Let's see. I think we can make plans. Let me see. There's only certain times we can't make plans. We might
There's
make-
the Hollywood.
And there's the Hollywood sign, you see, we have to
Yeah.
on the hill perched. Oh yeah, rush hour, you can't make that. We're gonna go down Santa Monica, go back over.
This is a big studio.
Yeah, this is Hollywood Next Chapter, okay?
Echelon.
Echelon Studios. Sound stages, production support, workspaces, retail, bungalows. So you're gonna be able to live and work there. Again, another massive Hollywood construct, probably a bunch of studios getting together funding it.
So you have new projects coming.
Me?
Yeah.
Personally, oh yeah, yeah.
So many.
The play is coming up in April. I've got Tech Week coming up in the last week of March, leading into April, and then I have one table read rehearsal that's coming up next week. Actually, I say next week, yeah, like Wednesday.
Opening this December.
This, yeah.
Wow.
Like you say, it depends on the flavor and the fabric, because Hollywood's been getting beat up lately financially, but they might still be able to stay on schedule. Cora and I have seen a bunch of things that have started, projects that have started, stopped, and then restarted. You know, and we were like, whoa, what was that all about? You know, project stops, sits for a year,
Mm-hmm.
6-8 months. Next thing you know, you see construction again. I had to wait for the funding to come back. You know what I mean? I had to wait for the money to get built up again. It's weird. It's just an ebb and flow. It's like even these billionaire builders have to wait until the
Right.
check's clear before they can proceed. You know.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's just a storage area here, but again, now you've got this, okay, Omega, cinema props, and those are props. This used to be SIR Studios. Wow. They call it Omega, and it's half torn down. Oh my God. Omega props. That's crazy. SIR Studios used to be a studio where we actually went to that SIR studio to work.
Really?
To record Roz's album. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We met Gary Busey up there. He's a nut. You know, he comes flying in. I think he was working on a music project then. We met a couple of guys. I met P. Waybill from the Tubes. I met him up there. So it's like that was a viable working studio. Mm-hmm. Now it's a former something else, and they're tearing it down. Holy smoke. Here's Gower again. We'll go past Gower, see if we can get into some trouble down the street here. A little further down. And this way we're headed a little more toward the tourist traps. We're going to try to stay on the outside of it, you know what I mean? So we can get caught up in that Oscar stuff that's going on up there. It's just a matter of diverting the traffic, that's all.
Yeah.
And if you work there, then, you know, it's a pain in the ass because now I got to park here instead of there, you know. Mm-hmm. My job is over there, but they got it roped off for the red carpet. And some people are going to be here for 4 days tops. You know what I mean? And they're going to leave.
Acting studio.
Yep. Yeah. You're getting a view of it that most folks don't get. And I'm not seeing Coast Recording Studio. Again, see, some of these buildings are viable, but you can't tell. You know what I mean? Because they're all beat up on the outside, but some of that's on purpose. Mm-hmm. You know, you go around back and park in the back where they tell you to with your parking pass, and you walk into a fabulous facility. You know, whoa, they look like this from the outside. That's right. And I want to draw. This is the old television center up here. See that?
Yeah.
Carl Weathers, from Mr. T's boxing movie. Carl Weathers from Rocky. Mm-hmm. He was what the other Apollo Creed, from which they get the Creed movie.
This is Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yeah, this is Santa Monica in Coimbra. But anyway, I met him just outside the studio. There's a 7-Eleven down the street there. I met him coming out of 7-Eleven. I was like, "Oh, Carl Weathers!" He's like, "Hey, brother, what's up?" Kept going.
Old building, old houses.
Yeah, these are all, you know, people are living in them. Oh, this Echelon is building this building. Check that out. So Echelon, the same people that were building that studio, they're building this apartment building. And food for thought. Whoa. These bungalows here used to belong to the studios. How do you know that, Herbert? Because we did work. We pulled film. Matter of fact, we got Whitney Houston's masters out of here. Out of these used to be like bungalows for the studio. This area right here. Remember I showed you at Coast?
Yes.
I think this is the studio building right here. If I'm not mistaken, it's been redone, reworked. But when Willie was alive, we were working on the movie company. We did work for Michael Master. Michael Master was Whitney Houston's producer, and we pulled her masters out of storage up here, and took it to another storage, to a special storage. That's a release building, different building. I haven't been up here in so long. I'm calling one building something else. Whoopee! Yeah, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna go with the flow of traffic. We're gonna do other things. Okay, so see, these are some of the newer hotels and stuff that they've been building up here at the Godfrey.
But there's not much tourists nowadays.
Well, right now probably not.
Because of the war, maybe.
Yeah.
They're afraid to go to
inside,
California.
Well, they don't want, and they don't want to come to any open air events because they're afraid. Okay, here's Sunset Boulevard. Now here's another billboard mecca. All of them down there, Sunset. See all of them down here, Sunset. Okay. So I got to drive, but you got to look for your billboards on your own, buddy. But this is actually remarkably clean today. Very surprised. Oh, okay. See, as we go further down, now you can see where the cones are. Well, we'll go down as far as we can. See how close we can get. We're not troublemakers. Nah. It's a parking street when you come up here. Oh boy, see, so much has changed since I've been. And they're changing again. They're about to do something else over here.
Yes.
They got the boards up over here. The Palladium. Wow. We used to have church in that building years ago. We're back to Gower again. Like I said, I lived on this drug. This was my neighborhood for so many years.
Mm-hmm. So you're a Hollywood guy.
Kind of, sorta.
You are. How many movies have you done?
Oh, come on, man. That's not that kind of Hollywood guy. I lived up with my family. Leave me alone. Oh, here's some stuff over here. Oh, look. Looky.
Oh.
That's Emerson College. It's a school. Nobody cares about a school.